I love traveling and I love to live in places where you really can feel the atmosphere of the country, the atmosphere of local environment and local people. I was living for a while in Turkey when I started there my PhD studies. Within this video, I will share with you my thoughts and my experience in Ankara because I was studying in Ankara. And I will tell you what shocked me, what surprised me, and yes, whether you have to go to see Ankara. I was to Istanbul several times before I moved to Ankara, but of course, being tourist is totally different when you actually live in a country. I lived in Ankara for 4 months. So the first thing I remember still, and I know it for sure, how helpful and friendly Turkish people can be. There were so many cases when I was there when I could ask for help, even if the person didn't speak English and I couldn't speak Turkish. At that time, they could try to help you as much as possible. I remember the case where I asked a girl about which transport to take to my dormitory, and she didn't understand me at all. But what she did, she said, "Show me the address," and she took me to the bus stop and put me in the bus, paid for me, and said to the driver that take her to the place. So I was really surprised because before that I was living 6 years in Russia and it's a totally different experience. I have a video on that, so you can watch it. But in general, Russian people are called in that term, right? So now I have more interaction with Turkish people and I can really say that they are really helpful and friendly. The third thing is about how relaxed they were when I was there. I remember, like in my country, we drink a lot of tea, of course, and Turkey also drinks a lot of tea. Actually, Turkey is the first country in the world with the biggest amount of tea per capita. So yeah, but what surprised me about tea that you could go in the street and see people drinking tea just, I don't know, in the middle of the street, you know. I was waiting for the bus and the boy with this, they call him çaycı, the boy with, I don't know, tray could come and give chai to them and they are just sitting and drinking that as they are at their houses, you know. So it was really interesting to explore and to see such kind of things. Yeah, and talking about tea, I have to mention food. I really loved the local food, the taste of local food that you can experience in Ankara. Istanbul is so touristic that you don't have time, you don't have chance to taste their Turkish food, you know, except some of, I don't know, balık ekmek or something like that, right? But when you are in Ankara, because it's not a touristic place, it's the capital of the country and it's more business and I don't know, study place. There are no tourists and food is really good. The quality of it, the taste of it, it was so good. I will never forget it, right? And the amount of the portions, the amount of the food, I don't remember the name, but there is a restaurant. You go there, you get, I don't know, one meal, and before the meal actually comes, you get, I don't know, 1,000 things. Salads, yogurt, I don't know, different kind of meze, different kind of starters. So you are full and then you just take away your food. So it was so interesting for me because where I was living, where I am from, and which the countries where I was, I had the chance to live, you always pay for the food. Nothing is free, right? So yes, the next thing was that everyone was thinking that I'm Turkish. It was really interesting because I could be walking in the street and someone can come and ask me, where is this thing? And I'm just like, this poker face. Sorry, but no, I don't know Turkish. And they were so surprised how she's like, why she doesn't speak, Turkish. So, yes, later on, I start talking to people and stuff. Then they say, yeah, you really resemble our girls, and then you look alike. So, but still, it was very surprising for me that how you can't understand that someone is not I don't know, from your nation or something. Because for me, I don't know why, but whoever I see from my country, whether it's a boy or a girl, I could distinguish right away. So yes, and the last thing was that maybe because again, Ankara is not a touristy place, not a lot of people speak English, and I was struggling a bit in the beginning until I started learning Turkish myself, right? It's very hard to communicate, yes. But still, it wasn't the obstacle for me to taste the local food, to see these chai and relaxed people, to in general see the beautiful Ankara. Because in comparison to other cities, like to other touristic cities, Ankara is very unique. So if you like to really experience a real Turkey, you should go to Ankara. So I hope this video was interesting for you. Let me know in the comments whether you like such kind of videos, and what kind of shocks you had when you went to Turkey, to any cities of Turkey. And see you in my next videos.